What's up? I ain't went live in a minute with y'all in a little minute. What's happening with you? Who you on? Who we got on? Oh, I ain't jumping on her yet. What they do, y'all know how they be doing, man. What's going on? So live. Yo. What they do, family? What they do, family? What's happening? How y'all doing today? Hoping y'all have a blessed day, man. I'm trying to go live a little more with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been showing me love, man. I appreciate y'all been showing me love. You know what I'm saying? Mike Hayes, need help with the credit. I don't know how to pin it at the bottom of this, but you can go to realdealcredit.com and you can set up an appointment right from the site. realdealcredit.com. That go for anybody who's listening. And change the situation. Just want to say, man, salute to y'all, man. Hope you, like I say, hope y'all y'all doing good. I don't know how to go live like I should and want to, but man, I be so, man, y'all don't understand. I get pulled in 15 different directions every day. If it ain't my kids, if it ain't business, if it ain't social media, if it ain't, you know, it's just, you know how it is, man, when you move in the groove. Say, Duck, you really opened my eyes on a lot of things, bro. Glad I can help, man. Glad I could do that. I just feel as though I ain't finna use my platform, man, to be around here capping and playing, and I ain't got time for that shit, though. I ain't doing all that. So I just feel as though I'm doing some justice to my people or people in general. I feel like I'm a vessel. When I pray to the ancestors, when I charge up my crystals, y'all see them. When I charge up my crystals, I just pray that I be used as a vessel. I'm just a vessel. That's it. I'm past the, you know, all the other stuff, all the physical. I'm past that. I'm more of a spiritual level with it. So a lot of shit don't really scare me, and that is what scared me. That I'm not scared of now. But somebody say, no, you an agent, a mason. It be people like y'all, man, that really fuck shit up. How can I be an agent or a mason or any of that shit? Like, for real. But anyway, I love you too, homie. If you got the time as a grown man, grown woman, whatever, if you got the time to come on somebody else live and speak negative about them, that says a lot about you. So kudos to you hoes. Anyway, ain't finna let that discourage me. Like I say, I vibrate too high for that. I ain't worried about no haters, because if they ain't hating on you, you ain't doing that. But no, I'm not an agent or whatever the hell you want to say, or I'm not a mason. None of that. I'm me. I'm Duck. Y'all don't see me. I used to roll with a bunch of dudes, you know, when I was, you know, like I said, a lot of y'all just know me from video, but y'all got to do your research on me. For it's like I come from the music background. I've done songs with Gucci Mane. I got a song with Ross, Young Dro, Young Jock, who else? Trina, OJ the Juice, Scarface. Oh man, I done worked with so many people. I did production. I'm a producer. With Plies, we sold over 1 million records. I did 3 movies. I've been in 3 movies. I did work for the Discovery Channel. What else? Man, I did it all. I got beats for Manny Fresh. I just did beats for Bun B, the legendary UGK. I be forgetting, man. I don't work with a lot of people, did a lot of stuff, so that's just a little background on me, man. But anyway, if y'all do know me from just doing these videos. Like I say, just do your research on me, man. I came a long way, did a lot in the music business. Got to a point, like, music is my passion. Don't get it twisted. I chilled for a little bit. I toured for years. I done did it all, man. But I'm back at it. I'm back at my passion because I feel as though I felt real empty, like not doing music like I should. I felt like that's just my calling. That's just something I'm real good at. So I'm gonna take my music, spread my message. I'm gonna do what I do. I can't please everybody, but you know, for y'all who ride with me, ride with me. You know what I'm saying? I make mistakes too. I'm only human. We ain't gonna agree with everything. That's just life, man. I don't get caught up in that type of stuff, man. That's just life. A lot of stuff I want to put up on my page and stuff like that, but they censor so much stuff from YouTube, Facebook, all that. They really censor stuff. So what I'm doing now is we getting together a website where y'all could come and go there and get that raw, uncut, that real raw, uncut. Yeah, appreciate that, Lakeisha. Lakeisha Carter said, get a website. You right, baby. I'm getting a website. So y'all can come get that raw, uncut. Cause when you putting out, I'm talking about, I got some stuff, man. I'm telling y'all, man, it'll scare y'all. But we're gonna put out some real good content, stuff like that, and yeah, y'all can get that real. But yeah, we back at it with the music, so I'm very knowledgeable with the music. A lot of people come to me for information about music. We 5 videos up. We're finna start releasing them. I know y'all probably been, if y'all follow me on other platforms, y'all been seeing us shooting videos and stuff like that. So, and that's just my passion. That's just what I do. You know, I'm in the studio now. As you can see, I'm in here now. But yeah, man, I just wanted to go live with y'all for a little second, man. I just want to say thank y'all, man. Y'all been fucking with me. Y'all really been riding with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I ain't perfect, man. I know everything I say, we may not agree, but I trust me, in my heart, my intentions are fair and my intentions are positive. You dig what I'm saying? And my whole thing is this. I want y'all to start, like, jump on y'all pages and put stuff out. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared to get in front of that camera. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared to put out you know, how you feel and how you see things. Because positive is positive. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. I do have another page that we started, and it correlates with the podcast. We is coming back with the podcast every Wednesday. We just took a little break, and we do have another page though, like I say, and we was uploading people's, like, y'all send us stuff, we uploaded, but we had to grow the page to the point where we'll be able to put longer videos and stuff like that. So that's the kind of issue we ran into, but we're straightening all that stuff out right now. Another thing, people always ask me religious questions, like, you know, they ask me this, ask me that. What I say is this: I don't get into religious battles with people. I do speak how I feel about it, and I do know that, and I'm not being racist when I say this, I'm just gonna be 100. I do know that ain't no white guy finna jump off no cross and save you. That just ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be real. Big shout out. What are the big, damn. Let's say Big Lil Vest 313 for the contribution. Appreciate that. And definitely, yes, I did see that. I think that was Hank Aaron. Supposedly took the COVID shot and passed. He just passed away. Like I say, man, we so divided. That's really our biggest problem. We're so divided. If we was not so divided, we can definitely come together and stop a lot of this stuff. If your employer come to you, hey, you got to take this in order to work, we all take a stance. You can't fire 300 people. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the sacrifices we're going to have to start taking as people. Can't just keep letting these people boss us around. They need us more than we need them. Like, come on, man. I love you too, Nika. Like, come on, man. We so divided by race, by culture, color, finances, ethnic. Like we divided in so many ways, but y'all don't understand. Like dividance is the real cancer. You get what I'm saying? Because if you got a million people, if 100,000 say that like no, we gonna do this, they still got 900,000 people that's gonna participate in all the bullshit. That's why I say woke people need to separate from all these people who don't want to be woke, because you ain't that crazy. Now you might be scared, but you ain't that crazy. You're not that crazy. Not that crazy to tell me that voting gonna change your life and all this inauguration and all that. This stuff was not designed for you. It wasn't. These people are people who are full of shit. People who are they're in the control business. They weaponize everything. So the more of us that wake up and see what's going on, the more we can make conscious decisions and we can come together and be like, no, this is how these people continue to run us because we so divided. If we in a room, right, and in order for all of us to get out of this room safely, we all got to agree that no, we're not gonna do whatever. But if one of us say no, we ain't gonna do it, and the other doing your own, what can you do? Like they say, you can't beat them. But I say we're what is it? I don't know. I can't pronounce that, man. I ain't gonna even try. But thank you for the contribution. Appreciate that. I can't even say what that is. I don't want to. I hate messing up people's names, but thank you, man. I appreciate that. But to it just get to a point like I can't make nobody see what's right in front of their face. That's why I try to do grassroots videos to show you that from when you was small, when you was a jit, you was being misled, kept in the dark, and you was being trained like you train a fucking dog. You train a dog to stop at the red light. You train a dog to go when it turned green. These are things that we had to be trained for. We was trained to be misled, to be controlled. They had to teach you what smell meant, what taste was, what salt tastes like, sugar tastes like. They had to train you. I tell y'all, words comes with it. Words are attached with emotions. When you say the word bitch, it has an emotion attached to it. This is how spells work. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna keep saying it until you get it. Something that small. You be careful what you say to people, and be careful what you let people say to you. Be careful of the conversations you involve yourself with. Be careful of the things you're around. Energy never goes anywhere; it just transfers. And I try to put these grassroots videos out so that you can start thinking it's not that complicated. This is what they do. They do what they call double speaking. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that for the contribution. That's another. What I say, P-Will, pwill.com. Thank you for that contribution. Appreciate that. What I say, Arion, Ransom. Thank you for that contribution. I might be messing y'all names up, man, but I'm sorry. But thank you for that contribution. Appreciate that. But this is why I do videos the way I do. I just feel as though I don't have to be complicated. I don't have to use complicated words and stuff like that. Anybody can get my videos. It ain't that it's not like I'm being dummying down things and none of that. It's just I want people to understand it. See, they got this thing called double speak. Every politician, president, they all have to learn it. And write this stuff down as I'm going, so you can do your own research on it. It's called double speaking or double speech, where they talk around the subject without giving you a direct answer. They always train to do this. All this deals with psychology. I tell y'all, the reason Amazon is big and made $1 trillion is because they know what you want and don't want. I'm gonna show y'all just how powerful this is. See, this is a grassroots video. I want y'all to, this is a very elementary video. Anybody can get this video. And please share this live for me, please. The reason why these companies can do what they're doing. Nashville Saint, thank you so much for the contribution. Appreciate that. The reason why these people could control us, and this is going to blow your mind. And we all family. Like I said, I just want us to, we huddling up right now. The reason why they can do that is because they've created a system to where you have to go through them to get what you want. So every time you get online, they know what you're looking for. They can tell if you're a pedophile. They can tell if you like women, men. They can tell what type of person you are based off the actions you take online. Cross-reference with other people. So if you're the type of person that'll search here, spend this much time on it, this and that, you are pushed in a category of people who like this, don't like this, will do this, may not do that. So they categorize you and they know what to pitch you. You know what I'm saying? Johnny Kiwi, thank you. Appreciate that, my brother. And he put a little emoji on the side. That was dope. Appreciate that contribution, Johnny. But this is what they do. I'm telling y'all, Amazon records everything you do when you go on there. Why you think when you go on there and you buy something, it says, people that bought this most likely bought this? Why? Because they know. They got all the, whoever, and when I'm finished with what I'm saying, it's going to make sense. Whoever have and owns the data, that's who runs the people. That guy from Texas, thank you. Appreciate that contribution. That guy from Texas. Whoever controls the data controls the people. Why? The very, very thing they can't do, and if they was able to do this, which they, at some point, if you take that vaccine, at some point, you're going to be subject to it. But they can't figure out what's in your head. This is what all this is about. They can't just look at you, or they can't detect what it is you thinking. They can't get in here. They've been trying forever. So what they do, they built a world, which is the Matrix. They built a reality where every action you take, they can record it. And based off your actions, they can categorize you as what type of person you are or may not be. That's all it is. And how this all gonna make sense is this. This is how they're gonna be able to control you. This is how they can dangle things that you like and don't like in your face without you knowing they know. You know what I'm saying? YNM Seaman, thank you so much for the contribution. Keep it moving. Thank you so much, though. But this is what they do. This is how they do it. This is how it's gonna make sense. This is how they can take the things you've looked at online and can dangle it in front of you. This is why stuff follow you when you and in some cases you can talk about it and it'll start following you online. You know how you look up a certain shoe, next thing you know it's popping up everywhere. It's following you. They're recording everything you do. And in some cases, you can talk about it. And if you got the data, you can control the people. It's just that simple. People don't understand how powerful that is. They know more than you know about yourself. Based off the studies they doing, based off the things that you're doing. When they say put this in the cloud, what you think the cloud gonna be for? Y'all know what the cloud gonna be for? Putting it in the cloud. Pretty soon, when AI fully hit, right? AI will be able to go into the cloud and fix itself based off the information we uploaded. All the pictures, all the videos, all this stuff is these people just studying us on a whole nother level. Y'all share this live right here, please. They studying us. This is what they doing. Oh, just put it in the cloud. They taking all the data. China is on a whole nother level right now. I've done videos about China. I'm talking about months ago, over a year ago. They got what they call WeChat. WeChat is like their Facebook, PayPal, all in one. Like they do everything with WeChat. They even got stores without clerks or without people working in them. Because when you walk in that store, you put your WeChat information in there. So anything that happens while you in there, you're gonna be responsible for it. That makes you go in that store and not steal. This is an invisible leash. This is how powerful this is. This is an invisible leash, like a dog leash. When you walk in that store, the only connection is you and that WeChat. If you walk in that store and you steal or something happen, they're gonna charge you. You feel me? But what that does, it does two major things, right? One major thing is it gets us used to this type of life. This is a fake life, fake reality. You get what I'm saying? It makes us pretty soon walking in the store and seeing somebody working, they're gonna be like, that's crazy, because you're not gonna be used to that. Where your kids ain't. And you gotta understand that too. By the time your kids get a certain age, their whole ideology of how life is gonna be totally different from ours. Things gonna evolve, things gonna change. And we saw store clerks in the store, but when they grow up, it ain't gonna be nobody in the store. Amazon got that right now. You can go in the Amazon stores right now and purchase stuff. It's the same thing. These people, I'm telling y'all, man, like in China, they got this thing called a point system, right? It's just like a credit. It's just like credit. It's like a credit score. Everything you buy, listen to me carefully. Everything you buy, they know. If you was pregnant and you bought beer, you lose points. If you stole and got caught, you lose points. If you forged the letter, anything you do, you lose points or you gain points. What this does, you can get so low in points to where you can't travel. This is going on right now as we speak. They're not finna put all this on TV. Yeah, they're gonna put the inauguration and the whole president and all that. Yeah, I tell y'all, magic. They want you to look over here so you don't see what's going on over here. This is going on in China right now. I done did countless videos about this. If that ain't control to the, it's like you gotta understand, these people got a point system. And a lot of people gonna agree with it and say, yeah, we need that. Remember, I should tell y'all, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. But the trick is to make them thirsty. This is to make this horse, they do things to make that horse thirsty, to make him go drink. It's still control. It's just, it ain't physical. Slavery ain't physical control. It ain't whips, chains, guns, and all. It's mental control. You in a war for your mind. Once these people get a grasp of your mind, they control your reality. They control what you feel is right and wrong, what's real and what's fake. You have no control over your own mind. You have to be a free thinker. This is why they put you in the box. This is why I tell y'all, think outside the fucking box. This stuff even crosses over into rituals. We talking witchcraft, rituals, all types of things that y'all have no clue of. These are things that we as black folks practiced and did and was a part of our lives. People got a lot of spookism when it comes to witchcraft and magic or whatever the case may be. They saw us doing it, so they called it black magic because they saw black people doing things they couldn't fathom. And when they started doing it, that's how you got the term white magic. That's where all that came from. But I just want y'all to understand, when you're a free-minded person, when you vibrating high, when you get past the physical, you're not scared of death. You get past the physical, you're not scared of nothing. Fear is a weapon that they use. They weaponize fear. Anything that they can control you with, from the media, the propaganda, all that fear, they control people with that. Oh, don't go outside because it's such gonna happen, and people don't go. People got so much trust in the news and the CNN and all that. It's all about weaponizing and controlling people. But what people got to understand is this is a beautiful world. And if you just can't acknowledge the fact, like, small things are the most beautifulest things in the world. Just to see a bird chirping and to think to yourself, like, what is that bird saying? Some people may say, that's crazy. What do you mean with that bird saying? No, you crazy. Because you thinking in the box. I think outside the box. When they say, oh, that's an alien. Who told you that's an alien? They did. Have it ever ran across your mind, right? I bought my daughter a bird, a parrot. And to see how smart this damn bird is blows my mind. This is a smart ass bird. To see a bird that talks, had that ever just ran across your mind and say, this bird can really talk? This is what I say, be a free thinker. Vibrate high. You get what I'm saying? Damn all the restraints of the world that's put on us on a daily. This is all by design. But you can swallow through all of that to the point people can't make you upset. Because you see past that stuff, man. Everything you see and know, these people gave it to you. They showed you this. They taught you this. You seeing the world through someone else's ideologies, not your own. Break away from that, man. Weird people I love. Because I realize that people that are so-called weird are free thinkers. And they think outside the box. They're not constricted to the world and how they've presented it to us. So weird is good. When you talk about weird things, you around your family members and you might be speaking on some stuff and they looking at you crazy. Now you the real GOAT. It's just they so constricted and so caught up in this fake ass reality till they can't see what you see. You don't see it, you feel it. Words was created to hide emotions. That's why people can say what they want out their mouth, but their actions are going to show just how much of it is true and how much of it is false. So you get in tune with vibrations, right? When you get in tune with vibrations, you will know when a person lying. You'll know when they full of, you know what I'm saying? You'll know. And then from that point, you just let them blossom into the lie or blossom into the truth. Whatever it is they're going to do, you can't escape it. It's like trying to pretend to be a dog, but you really a cat. One day you're going to meow. You can pretend all you want. And you ain't even got, see, this is why I tell people, if you're in a relationship with somebody, you do not have to go through their purse, their phone. You ain't got to do none of that. This is how vibrations work. When a person is moving in a negative vibration, it's going to bring about and manifest negative things. That shit going to fall right in your lap. Trust me. And it's going to be to the point where you ain't even got to ask. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just say Box. You know who I'm talking about. He said, yo, Pop It Up, what's up? Love you, bro, from your Zopine brother. Oh, that what's up? How can I get in touch with you? I have some stuff. Hey, I appreciate that contribution. If you go on the bottom of my post, you'll see my emails. It's streetlootdinfo. Matter of fact, it's popaduckpromo@gmail.com. You can reach me there. You know what I'm saying? Even though I all the personal messages I get them myself, but all the business stuff I have people that But you can hit me up right there, bro, and I appreciate that. But this is what I'm trying to tell people. Like, when you vibrating to that point, man, you just see the world totally different. You can literally be in front of people like this, and you see something they don't see, because they so caught up. Their energy is coming from the way the world is. Your energy is coming from vibrations. The world is just one big magnetic field. I've done videos about Ley Lines, right? You ever seen somebody walking with them rods? It look like a little L-shaped rod. When they walk, It'll turn this way or turn that way based off where you at. You can walk in your front yard, and when you start walking, they'll start turning towards each other. And it'll let you know if you're on a positive ley line or a negative ley line. If you walk in your house, get these rods. I can't think of the name of the rods, but it's called Ley Lines. The whole earth is full of them. This is ancient stuff that these people stole. They knew nothing about nothing. They stole it all from the Library Alexandria. We talking when Egypt wasn't Egypt, it was called Kemet. And that's how you get the word chemistry. But anyway, once they found all this stuff, then they started putting their own little twist on it and relaying the messages back to us as the people, all lies. That's why I say you got to dig deep. But when you get them rods, say you walking in your house and you find that positive spot, that's where you want to meditate at. That's where you want to sit in that spot and think. That's where you want to go at. That's the little quiet spot. Now, do your research on this, right? All national monuments that are built in America are built on positive ley lines. I can't make this up. It's built on positive ley lines. Look it up. When you go in the hood, the projects, the hood built on negative ley lines. I told y'all, energy never goes anywhere. It just transfers. It just transfers. These are things that they know about us that we have no clue of. Why? Because they took us to school, made us go to school, and if we didn't go to school, our mama gonna get put in jail, and we had to go to school to get brainwashed. Think about it. From the time you went to school to the time you finished, you was brainwashed. 12 years, long years. Bullshit. We ain't learned nothing. Taught you how to be an American, it's an indoctrination. Teach you how to go work for them. Why you think they took, and I know I be jumping, man, it's just out my mind. Why you think they took like plumbing, carpentry, air conditioning, mechanics out of high school? Because people was leaving high school not having to go to college, starting their own businesses. They took all them programs out of high school. At least when I was there. They want you to go to college. They want you to make this decision that will critically cripple your finances. And I'm not saying ain't nothing wrong with going to college, but I am telling you, you don't need to go to college to be successful. Damn near every entrepreneur never finished high school because they figured it out early, man. This is a waste of time. But you got to understand, they want you to come through them so that they can handpick people. This is a process, man. Like, you got to understand. People, if you go to school, you need to know why school started. Who started school? Who indoctrinated us in school? You feel me? Sharon Raw, thank you. Sharon Raw, thank you so much for the contribution. I really appreciate that. Say, keep vibing high, bro. Thank you. Oh, man. Really, I wish I could say it, man. Thank you so much for that contribution, man. You know what I'm saying? He said, much love, homie. I had to send you some more love. I support you 100. I tried to send, but some reason it's not. Thank you so much, man. Anything you do, man, we all appreciate that. And everything we get through the channels, we promote what we got. We send clothes out to Haiti. If anybody is Haitian, Haitian, it's called Pepe. But we had a little issue because, like, a lot of times when you send that stuff over, they'll start selling it. And we had to really, get to the point where we got people that we trust, and that's so hard. But that's what we do. So we finna open it up bigger to where I get bigger donations from people. I got this thing called Clean Your Closet. And I keep y'all posted where y'all can send that stuff down to us. And we take it and we donate it or whatever to those who really need it. And it's like I said, it's called Pepe, but I appreciate that though. Yeah, I'm Haitian. That's where the name Papa Duck come from. saying, for y'all who don't know, Papa Duck was the president of Haiti. My uncle gave me that name, so I had that name since I was a kid. But that's what Papa Duck come from. And if y'all ever seen my real name, y'all know why that is. Because my real name is kind of crazy, but I used to hate it, but I love it. But back to what we saying, I just want people to understand, man, the way the world is and for what it is and why it's that way. You got a group of people that really want to control everything. Y'all see, Bill Gates became the biggest farmland owner. Why is that? You know what I'm saying? Why is it? Also this too, right? Also this too. We are consuming more beef than they're producing. I'm gonna say that again. People are consuming more beef than they're producing. So that lets you know that all of it ain't real. All of it ain't beef. You get what I'm saying? Also, y'all got to get up on them GMOs from a company called Monsanto. And a lot of people don't know about Monsanto. I've done videos on Monsanto. We even did a podcast on Monsanto. Monsanto is a company that produces GMOs. And they force farmers to use their crops by law. When y'all really get down to the story of that, it gonna blow y'all mind just how controlling these people are. These people are trying to play, ain't no trying, they playing God to a whole nother degree. And once all these seeds are done with, you can't reverse it. That's another thing. If you never ate an orange, right, in the early 90s, you don't even know what an orange tastes like. Them big long ass bananas, you can taste the pesticide in them. Bananas should be in the palm of your hand. Bananas don't get that big. But these all this come from GMOs, man. These people trying to kill us. At the end of the day, man, I want y'all to do y'all research on Monsanto. Seedless watermelons. Why would you want to eat something seedless? This is why I say it should be to a point where us as people, we need to say, you know what? If we so believing in God and this and that, and we need to come to terms and say we can't let this happen. These greed ass people are literally trying to wipe the earth out. Mother Nature is dying, and these people, it's infinite with them. There's no ceiling. They're gonna keep going and going and going and going and going. The things that these people are trying to do and play God and try to figure out and woo and it blows my mind. People just want to live. People just want to be happy. But I'm telling you, man, that 90% of people in the world don't have a clue how the world works. You don't. You don't. And a lot of this stuff has to do with psychology. That's why I tell y'all, learn psychology. KR, I can't pronounce it that, man. Thank you so much for the contribution, man. Thank you. Definitely appreciate that. From KR. But I'm just saying, man, we all people, man. And at first I was ignorant a lot. Tom G back in the video. What's going on? He said keep teaching the people because for some reason our people still haven't learned anything, still running around cheering that Biden. Now that's sad. Thank you so much, though, Tom G. G, that's what's up. T. Joseph, thank you so much. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for the contribution. Really appreciate that. But you're right. It's sad, man, that we still parading and really thinking that, first of all, right, when you as a person go to someone else willingly, right? And I'm gonna break this down in the video. I'm gonna show you just how twisted wordplay is, contracts. We're gonna get on root words. I want to teach y'all how to not spell a word, but how to break it down and know what it means from the root word, the prefix, suffix, everything. Contract. The root word of contract is con, right? So we know that it's nothing good with a contract. But when you go to someone willingly asking for help, right? It's like you giving up all your free will without you even knowing. This isn't. It'll blow your mind how this Constitution is built. It's built off ignorance. Because we don't, like, a lot of people don't know nothing about the law, don't know nothing about gun licenses, and they will teach you, these people will teach you stuff that do not apply in our life. Right? Permit. There you go. You see that word? Permit? Oh my, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Big boom. Big permit. The word permit got permission in it. This is what I was saying. I'm gonna show y'all how to not pronounce a word, but how to break a word down, to read something and know exactly what it means. We are in pure ignorance, and ignorance sounds like a real harsh word, but if you look it up, it only means I don't know. That's it. That's all ignorance means, is I don't know. Thank you, Carrie, for that contribution. You say this K-Dog, keep speaking that wisdom and spreading your positive energy, my brother. Thank you so much, Carrie. Thank you so much for that. But the thing is, I want it, like, once you start breaking these words down, man, they're gonna blow your mind how far lost we were. Now, I'm gonna show you another thing too. Who that is, man? You on point right there. It say Satan. You on point. I don't know what you mean by Satan, however, whatever, but like you say, Jewish gematria. We're gonna get on gematria in a minute. For y'all that in a minute, right? Check this out. Right? Once you see how the wordplay is, the difference in the meanings, it's gonna blow your mind how far off we are. The next thing gonna blow your mind is how to reach the people that's around you. That's another challenge. People come to me all the time. Man, what if you go to your family ain't listening? And sometimes it could be your wife. Nashville Saint, thank you so much. You say you remind me of appreciate that. Y'all remind me of Dick Gregory. One shout out to the late great Dick Gregory. Appreciate that, Nashville Saint, for that contribution. But once you start breaking this stuff down, man, Satan, you on point with it. You gonna listen. When you start breaking this stuff down, man, it'll blow your mind how far off we are. And the people around you, like I said, it could be your husband, your wife, your baby mama. It could be someone you really care about, and they just be like lost. They under the spell. It's a spell that we are under. You are at a war. You at war for your mind, man. Y'all share this live. You at war for your mind. And I'm telling you, man, like, these people literally cut your head open and poured in it what they wanted you to know. Just because a doctor got on a long white coat and glasses don't mean he can cure you. Y'all have to understand how powerful your mind is. I did a video yesterday and I said your body is an instrument of your mind. Whatever your mind say, your body follows suit. So when you and you go to coughing like, oh, I'm sick, who the fuck told you what the word sick means? Think about it. If you didn't know what the word sick means, there's no way you can follow through with that emotion that is attached to that vibration. If I said the word sick in another language, you wouldn't know what it means, so how could you follow suit with it? Think about what I'm saying. If I said poison in another language, I said, here, man, drink this. And I said poison in another language, you wouldn't take it as, you know, you just like, you might still drink it. You don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But if I taught you poison is this, and I say that vibration, don't look at it as a word, but it's a vibration. If I say it, vibration, it gonna resonate. Like, you know what? Nah, I ain't gonna drink that. Because words comes with an emotion attached to it. They teach you these words for a reason, to use it against you. Spell casting is real. You can make a person feel so great just off the words you say out your mouth. You can make a person feel so low. You wake your girlfriend up or your wife or whoever up and call her a bitch. Watch how she freak out. Cause you said that tone, that vibration, cause it is attached with a negative emotion or feelings, or whatever you want to call it. This is why you got to be careful of the words you say to yourself. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, I'm pissed. I got a miserable. I got a bad day. Oh, I know I got a bad temper. Come on, man. You casting spells on your damn self. Come on, people. You casting spells on your damn self. Be careful what you say to yourself, what you say to other people, especially your children, and be careful what people say back to you. You understand? If I greet you and say, "What's up, God?" you're going to feel like, you know, or you come up like, "Oh, what's up, pussy ass nigga?" Damn. All these things are being used against us without us even knowing. Now, if we go into from music and stuff like that, I've told y'all, music. I do music, and I once had to find out what everything was. The type of music I do now is totally different than the music I did before. So if y'all heard any old music from me, yes, that was me. I'm not ashamed of it. I don't regret it. I had to go through it to get to it. It's just a part of my journey. But I once too was under that spell. I once too didn't know. So the music I make today is totally different than the music I made back then. But music is a form of witchcraft. Music is a form of control, definitely that. When you see two people on stage that can have thousands of people jumping up and down and saying what they say, telling them what to say, that is mind control. Ask any artist right now today, right? Especially the young ones. The acronym MC, what does that mean? They couldn't tell you. They couldn't tell you. MC, when you say, I'm an MC, people don't even say that no more. MC is master of ceremonies. Ceremonies are where rituals are performed. Look it up. Look it up. Chants, chanting. When you chant, look it up. It's the frequencies. This is what I liked about that dude, XXX Testacion. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. That dude was before his time. That guy was before his time. And I had to really research him to see for myself. And I'm telling y'all, it is real. You know what I'm saying? It is real. I'm telling y'all. So when you listen to that music, and we can get into the hertz, I think it's a 432 hertz. I can't think of the other one, man. My mind kind of all over the place. But there's a certain frequency as far as hertz that they changed. And this was the Rockefeller Foundation that changed it. That changed the standard music frequency. And they changed it to a negative. 440 hertz. Y'all help me out. Yeah. They changed it to 440. I said 442. I'm off a little bit. But they changed it. So appreciate that, Jason. Appreciate that, Crystal. Appreciate that. Y'all appreciate that, right? But they the one who changed it to that negative frequency. So a lot of times when you listen to the radio with that negative frequency in there, these are mind controlled things, like mind controlled frequencies. These people can literally make you sad. Why you think church music makes you feel the way you feel versus trap music, R&B music, country music? They all have different frequencies. Look this stuff up. This is what I'm telling y'all. Don't take my word for it. Go look it up. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to know about, like one of y'all just spoke on it, the earth itself, right, has a frequency. But we so far off as people. This is really why relationships and a lot of that stuff hardly would ever work. We so far off from our natural frequency, our natural vibrations, to it's just a bunch of real entanglement, just a bunch of going on. Then they got, y'all hitting it on the head, man, the 5G and all that stuff, MK Ultra programs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all on point. Y'all on point. Y'all on point. I'm just reading some of this stuff, man. Y'all are definitely on freaking point. Y'all on point. And I just try to bring this stuff to people's attention. And I'm gonna say this too. Don't get discouraged, man, if you're trying to talk to your family members, and it could be your mama, it could be, don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. Don't get upset. You just keep vibrating the way you are, because guess what? I consider people like that. And even in my family, lost souls. It's nothing you could do. As long as you make peace with yourself that you spoke and you did what you can do, you made peace with yourself. They under that spell. And I'm talking about a massive spell that is real. Like, a lot of us came from up under that spell because it's just in our DNA. I don't feel as though none came on TV or none came across the radio that made me say, you know what? No, it was already in me. I was born like this. Y'all was born like this. We talking about a why person. Like, I'm a why person. Like, man, why we gotta do this? Why we gotta pay bills? Why? But that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, is it on point from your heart? Why? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but y'all on point. Like, oh man, a lot of stuff that I'm reading with y'all, man, I could tell y'all woke like a motherfucker. Y'all woke, y'all vibrating, which is a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? But I feel as though, conscious people, woke people, people who understand, people who are not afraid, we need to separate from those who just so caught up, those who are just so under that spell today, because we're working against a machine that has way more resources, that has way more power than we have, as far as like pushing the narrative. I'm gonna say that. So they got the magazines, the radio stations, look at Power. Malik killed his own daddy, supposedly. Right? You got homosexuality in there. You got black family, drug dealing, teaching their kids how to sell drugs. Everything that I'm talking about, man, like, they put this on one of the most biggest shows, and this is the influence. This is cutting your head open and pouring in what they want to pour in. Why they don't have shows about, positive stuff. Shows about the stuff we talking about. This is what shows you. This is a big indication that we are going against the devils. Like, we are going against negative energy. And it's crazy, bro. My boy said I'm watching Power Book 2 right now as we speak. Hey, and that's what they call entertainment. I broke the word entertainment down in the video. That's why I say, man, you know what I'm saying? It's good to vibrate high. It's good to stay on that path. It's good to put yourself around positive people. And it's okay, man. Just the simplest things in the world, man. It makes you smile, man. It makes you appreciate the world. This is how I escape all the, BS. Because I ain't gonna lie, man. I do get to the point I'm like, sick of it. But like I say, man, I'm working on some things on my end. And hopefully, man, we can get people like y'all involved in it. And then we just need that central location. We need a central hub. We need some type of foundation where people like us can come and get away. We need that. I mean, I wish I was a millionaire. You know what I wish, you know what I mean? Like, it's just certain stuff, man, you work towards it. So it's more appreciative. But we definitely trying to get as many people we could involved, you know what I'm saying, to where we basically got that hub where we can go and get away and you could be yourself and really get real scholars and people who really can teach things to come in and start. We got to unlearn and relearn, man. We have to unlearn and relearn. And we definitely gonna need help with that. Because we need to, because if we don't, we're gonna continue doing this. It ain't gonna stop. The powers that be gonna continue doing what they're doing. It's just gonna go from generation to generation. And this is why I tell y'all, the ones that you can see, those aren't the ones you need to be worried about. The Donald Trumps, Bidens, the whoever. It's the ones you can't see. Those are the ones you need to be scared of. And when it comes to, like you said, man, it's just a lot of stuff we need to come to grips and understand. Like, we just need to get away from all that. Hold on, what my boy just said. Yeah, that's a good one. What her name is? Kaylin Dixon. Oh, been there, done that, baby. We was on that when I was 14 years old. She said, please go read Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars. I've been preaching Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars forever. Like, y'all write this stuff down, man. Do your research on it, man. When you got time, you know, even when you, another thing too, when you scrolling on the book or you strolling on Facebook and all that, man, take time away from that stuff, man. That stuff is designed to keep your attention. Go watch, damn, what it's called, man. It's called something Dilemma on Netflix. Y'all might know what I'm talking about. Y'all can put it up there. Social Dilemma, I think it's called. If you ain't seen that on Netflix, you ain't seen nothing. Yeah, that's what it is. Social Dilemma. Appreciate that, Cherie. Social Dilemma. If you ain't seen that, go see it. Watch it with your children. Watch it with your husband. Watch it with your whoever. Social Dilemma. They're gonna show you how powerful social media is. The reason that you're gonna learn what social engineering does to us as people. Anytime somebody can change your channel, this is why all this channel, remote, TV, television, all this is mine. And the crazy part is we go in the store and buy a TV just to be controlled, brainwashed. So it's not that they smart. It's that they put you in a world, or they put you in a space with limited resources, little to no education, but still uphold you to be successful in their eyes. You feel me? That's why when you speak on someone's success or their position in life, you really have to understand, like, all of us are in a position where we have limited resources. We coming into the world with nothing. Our mama and dad ain't leaving us nothing. A lot of these ain't no a lot. The top end of this, and this is a big indication that if you feel as though you racist, or you don't like people of color, or people of color don't like white, however it go, right? This is an indication that if you're not a part of the bloodline, then what you participating for? Because these people go off bloodline. We think marriage really comes from, you ever seen Coming to America, where they tried to choose his bride. Why? Because you're not going to bring somebody in our family that ain't worthy of our expectations. Somebody that's just going to come share our last name, our bloodline. No, this is beyond you and the person you so-called fell in love with. Think about what I'm saying, y'all. You can't pick your own bride. This is just how powerful this is to keep this thing closely knit. And if you ain't a part of the bloodline, who are you? You're a puppet. You're a puppet. Anyway, so with that being said, man, I just want to say I appreciate y'all, man. I ain't want to hold y'all this long, man. But we already an hour in, so but y'all know how we do, fam. We get together, we get it in. But podcast coming back. Also, we'll be dropping music, man. I'm talking about music y'all gonna love. And I just appreciate y'all for rocking with me and just supporting me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm only human. I make mistakes. We may not agree with everything, but just know when I put content out, it's in the best interest of us all. And again, I just want to live. I just want us all to live. I want us to enjoy life, enjoy our kids, fruits of our labor. Care how much money you got, or how much money you don't got, or how big your booty is, or how flat your booty is. I don't care about none of that. I'm a grown man, baby. So with that being said, man, I want to say thank y'all again. Definitely thank y'all for sharing the content. And hopefully we can get on here and do this a little more. And like I say, man, just can't say thank y'all enough, you know? So, you said the Rothschilds. Yeah, that's definitely one of them. Rothschilds, definitely one of them. We're going to get into that too, man. But like I say, some of this stuff I have to kind of be careful because they be censoring and all that stuff. But for, with y'all help, man, it's all good, man. Good is good, bad is bad. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I'm going to get with y'all. Make sure y'all share this live, man. And peace, family. It's all love. For sure.